friend of mine sent me an ice chest that I think is being built by a friend of his. I'm not really sure exactly how it all came about, but he asked me to try it out, and he said, and I told him I would, and I thought, you know, we have a lot of ice chests, but they're kind of like rod and reels. You can't have too many ice chests, so I thought that rather than just take it and try it out, I'd kind of do a little reveal and unboxing here and look at this thing and let y'all look at it at the exact same time that I get to look at it. So it's boxed in here pretty good, but I've got a pretty good knife, so I can get into things pretty well. He told me on the phone, and I noticed in looking at the box, it said it's light and it holds ice well. So he told me on the phone that the real critical thing about this rugged road outdoors ice chest is that it's light, and it is. I picked it up and carried it out here from in the house, and it is very light. We're going to look at how tough it is and see, but he said it keeps ice, like an Orion or a Yeti or some of the other real high brands that are real expensive ice chests, but they're heavy. They're heavy before you put ice in them. They're heavy before you put soft drinks in them, and this one is the way you can just tell by what I'm doing right there, tremendously lighter. I'm talking about tremendously lighter. I'll probably have rod and reels falling on my head before it's all over. But so it is a lot lighter. There's no doubt about that. I mean, a lot lighter. And just looking at it, we're just going to kind of, I don't know a whole lot about going through features on ice chests, so I'm just going to kind of look at it. The first thing I noticed, it's got a really good handle system. That's a big, heavy rope handle system. And it looks like this is plastic out here on the edge. It looks like this is pretty solid stuff. It's got good handles here where you can get your fingers in here good. So you can pick it up and carry it this way if you want, or you can pick up the handles and carry it this way. And I noticed, without a doubt, you notice the lightness of it, the lightness. This is a RR65, they called it. That was the numbers that's on it. And it is tremendously light in comparison. I mean, it's really light. I mean, it's I don't know, maybe there's some papers in it, I have no idea. I just took it out of the box, but it's a nice looking ice chest. Really good handle system on it. The latch system looks superior too. When you kind of take a look at it, you see how beefed up these are right here? That's big heavy plastic. It looks like the latch opens just like that right there to get inside of it. And we get inside and we just find that, well, it's pretty heavy duty looking deal there. It's got cup holders up here. I suppose those are cup holders. It's kind of I don't know how you can do cup holders up there. Your cups would be sideways. I don't know how that would work, but I guess that's just a little freshness deal to keep it fresh inside. It looks like that this handle is built completely through. It looks like it's built completely through and bolted on this side. And this is a cover, just looking at it. It looks like all the handles are that way, so they're probably attached completely through the material and fastened good, so you probably are not going to have much of a breakdown on that. These latches are probably going to last a long, long time. A good, big, heavy-duty latch. I like that. It's got a drain over here, recessed drain in here, just like just about any ice chest. I don't know what it's got over here. Well, it's a pretty big, heavy-duty system here also. It's got a holder on the drain so you don't lose your drain cap. That's important. A lot of the more expensive ice chests nowadays just have that screwed on, so when you unscrew it, you need to throw it inside your ice chest or you're going to lose it. This has got a good, and it's a big heavy duty. Everything seems to be heavy duty on this particular ice chest. Looking at the papers in here, I don't know if there's any specs or anything I need to talk about, but I'll just kind of look through here. Innovation features, it says. And it's the shell coating, they say, is indestructible. It's wriggle-right coating is what they've got on this. That's why it's got a little rough finish to it all over. It's wriggle-right is what they call that, which is something I'm sure they've trademarked. And they said the secret behind this incredible lightweight yet extremely strong of a rugged road cooler is a revolutionary coating of virtually indestructible wriggle-right polyurethane. Wriggle-right gets sprayed over the right high-density insulated core where it hardens into a flexible and exceptionally strong protective shell. This remarkable material has been used to coat building walls to make them bomb-proof. Bomb-proof. You take this thing to war. You can take it to war, bomb-proof. Looking here, light speed, high density core, the ultra thin, high performance light speed. That's another trademarked item of this company. Internal insulated core is a rugged road cooler, allows for the cooler's remarkably thin walls, amazing ice retention capabilities, and exceptionally lightweight. The only problem I've ever had with those good high dollar expensive coolers, and there's several different brands out there, is they're just so heavy. And if you get a large size one, like this is pretty good size right here, if you get a large size one, you can't hardly, once you put your drinks and ice in it, you can't hardly move it. It takes two people to move it. One of the good things about those heavy ones, though, you have them in the back of your pickup truck, nobody's going to steal them. They're too heavy to steal. They won't take them. But so it's extremely lightweight, and that's the big selling feature that they have on this unit is the lightweightness of it, and it is that. I mean, it is. That's what I noticed when I picked that big box up is how wide it is. It's a cavernous cooler space. Open any roto-molded cooler, and the first thing that you notice how thick the cooler walls are and how little space is actually inside them. This actually has a whole lot more space. In fact, a 45-quart roto-molded cooler will hold 36 12-ounce cans, while you'll get 65 12-ounce cans in one of this rugged roads. So that it'll hold about a third more drinks than one of the other coolers. That's the same size exterior-wise because, again, if you'll notice, they've got big, heavy walls, and that's the reason they hold ice so good. And let's see what they say about their ice retention. A detachable, reversible lid, a quick flip, detachable, reversible lid. So it looks like that this lid comes off very easily, and you can reverse it around, which is exactly why we have the cup holders, right? So once you turn it around the other way, you've got cup holders. Yeah, a feature totally unique to the rugged road coolers is quick detach lid. Once detached is reversible. The reverse side of the quick fit lid includes integrated drink holders and a handy cutting surface that hasn't been exposed. So you've got this cutting surface in here inside, and you've got cup holders. That's a pretty neat feature. I wondered why you would have cup holders where your drink's sitting sideways. It doesn't do it. You reverse that lid, comes off, reverses it. Double up handle system. You have two ways to this is what I talked about earlier. You got the rope, and you got where you can put your fingers underneath it both. So that's a good situation there. Says it's got heads-up floatability. Not only does a rugged road cooler float, it floats upright, which means you can take it into the water whether out fishing or floating down the river. So it floats upright. And there's been a lot of lives saved by ice chests. Boats turned over and people have no life jackets or not be able to get their life jackets or stored in compartments. If you put your life jacket in a compartment in a boat and go out on the water, something happens, you're not going to be able to get to those life jackets. You're not going to be able to get those compartments open. You want to have your life jackets. You want to have them out, even if you don't have them on all the time. You want to have them on when your big motor's running. But even if you don't have them on, have your life jackets out. But a water cooler, without a doubt, can be a great, great flotation device. And the non-slip surface because the outer is a rugged road cooler. Rugged road cooler has a non-slip finish. You'll get anti-skid performance without the need for feet. So if you got it in the back of your pickup, it's not going to slide around because of the finish on it. So that's kind of the reveal on it. And I've got to tell you, I am extremely impressed. I mean, I am very, very impressed. When I picked that box up and the box was so light, I was impressed right there. But as I take it out and get it, you look at here. I don't know if you can do this. I'm going to do this, just two fingers right here. Two fingers. I got to put my thumb on there. But you see that right there? That's how light that is. It doesn't say how many pounds. I didn't see any specs on that sheet of paper it was in there. I don't know why. Oh, I guess it's got specs on the back. No, I don't see it. It doesn't say how but it's much, much lighter. I just got to tell you, it's much, much lighter than the big, heavy coolers. It doesn't say how much it weighs, but just trust me, it's a lot wider. But anyway, I appreciate them sending me that, and I will definitely use that cooler a lot. I like the features on it. It is very, very tough. It's got good latch systems all the way around. That's a big heavy-duty latch system right there. And it's light. And plus, it's got about a third larger size. So if I was giving stars, you know how they give stars, like 5 stars, like you give your Uber driver? I'd give this baby a 5. Guys and girls, check it out. I guess you probably go to ruggedroadoutdoors.com and you can check it out and see all their different sizes, and they've probably got some prices and some places where you can go buy one of them. But 5 stars from Jimmy. I'm a redneck. We look at things on a scale from 1 to 10. We're not into the 5-star business. 1 to 10, 9.8. Actually, I couldn't find it, so you know we're all wrong with it. Remember, I sure do love you.